according to law enforcement sources, that her body was not intact. And that it appeared that she may have been dead inside that car for an extended period of time.
The saying goes, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. And honestly, I don't think there's a better way to describe what just happened to one of the internet's biggest rising stars. See, David wasn't just some regular musician. Nah, this dude was on top of the world. His tracks were showing up in blockbuster shows like Invincible and even my personal favorite, Arcane, which, by the way, took home an Emmy. He had collabs lined up with Fortnite, whispers of future tie-ins with one of the most hyped movies of all time, and a tour that had fans screaming his name from August all the way through fall. But all of that might not matter anymore, because in just 1 week, his entire life flipped upside down. We're talking brand deals gone, fans turning against him, tour dates canceled, and here's the kicker, possible criminal charges on the table. So yeah, David's fall wasn't just fast, it was catastrophic. And today, we're diving deep into how one of the internet's brightest stars went from superstar to suspect. Now, let's rewind. David's story didn't even start with music. Nah, this man was grinding as a Fortnite YouTuber back in 2017, trying to ride that wave with Call of Duty clips, Fortnite montages, basically trying to be the next big streamer like Kai Cenat or Ninja.
I played Fortnite from 2017 to 2021. I became a YouTuber. I was playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, all these different type of games to try to become like the biggest next thing, streamer, Kai Cenat, everything.
But here's the problem. Every time he posted, he got hit with copyright strikes. Couldn't make money, couldn't grow, and one night, frustrated out of his mind, crying on the phone to his mom, she hit him with the advice that would change everything. Why don't you just make your own music? So he did. And what started as a way to slap some custom tracks on his gaming clips turned into something bigger, way bigger. He taught himself music from scratch, pulled from his church choir days, and within a year, he was viral on TikTok. By the time 2022 hit, he already had songs pulling millions of views, opening for Saja, and becoming the soundtrack for TikTok edits everywhere. The grind was crazy.
And I made the song called You and I, which now has, 94 million streams. It's my second song I ever made. Put it in the montage, and I tagged it on Twitter. First Fortnite player to use his own song in a video. That was the title. And bro, everyone was using the song after that day. Like the Fortnite streamers that I was watching and looked up to were using my song. Everybody was using my song, bro. It was crazy because it was royalty free. Because nobody's getting copyright strike. I got 500,000 followers off that, bro. But then literally 2 TikToks later was the romantic homicide one, which has like 16 million views.
Wait, what?
Everybody, my mom was commenting on this one, bro.
Wait,
like,
so you made this one as Alvin still?
Dude, yeah. Still, same thing.
Here's the thing about rising fast. Sometimes you fall even faster. That's where September 8th, 2025 comes in. On that day, David was in the middle of his tour. He just wrapped Madison, Wisconsin, and was on his way to Minneapolis. But while he was on stage living his dream, something was going down miles away that would change everything. David's Tesla reported abandoned. They got towed and impounded. Nothing weird, right? Happens all the time. But then, workers at the impound lot noticed something off. A smell. A bad one. They called the cops opened the car, and that's when everything spiraled. Inside, they found a body, a decomposing body, and not just anybody's. This car, this Tesla, was registered to David. Now think about that. You're a rising star, mid-tour, life couldn't be better, and the police just found a dead girl in your car. Word spread fast, headlines everywhere. Fans couldn't believe it. No way David did this, people said. He's too wholesome, too talented. He was literally performing the next day. How could he be a suspect?
He could sing like an angel. Why would he have a body in the back of his car? Why would he do? The thing is, his car was impounded. Like, it was at an impound lot, so it wasn't like in his driveway or something. That'd be a little more concerning for his sake. But everyone's immediately saying that David is innocent. Like, oh yeah, he would never do this. But I don't know. People probably said that about
What, David? Yeah, he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
No.
Thank God, bro, because I was still gonna listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just escaping the police clutches?
No, and I'm gonna perform. We're gonna perform on the 20th, me and David.
Listen, the ween.
Let me do it. I'll make it. So,
Period.
Do you think David did it?
Do I think he's a murderer?
Yeah.
Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out?
Can't rule him out.
Damn. No way. No.
You know what I did think was incredibly soft? I don't know
But
if
like,
it's
how
true.
do you steal a Tesla though?
Huh? Wait, so you think it is him?
No, I
'Cause
don't
how
think
do you
it's
steal
him.
a Tesla?
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
And for a while, people bought that. Everyone assumed it was some mistake, maybe even foul play against David. But then the details started dropping. The body wasn't fresh. It had been there a while, which means whoever put it in that car had done it long before the impound. And when investigators released the victim's identity, the internet went nuclear. Her name was Celeste Rivas.
15-year-old Celeste Rivas, who was reportedly missing from Riverside County in April of 2024 when she was just 13 years old. Her body was described as severely decomposed, and you had NBC News also reporting that the remains were not intact and it appeared she had been dead for an extended period of time. Right, and as far as how she was identified, the medical examiner noted that the body had a tattoo on the right index finger saying shh, and a woman claiming to be Celeste's mother contacted TMZ to say she thought it could be her daughter. Right, and then with all that, you had some noting that it appears that David also has a shh tattoo on his finger, and from there, TMZ says that they forwarded the information from the mother to LAPD's homicide division.
15 years old. And suddenly, the story wasn't just about a body in the car. It was about David's secret life, his relationship, his Discord logs, his songs. Receipts started flooding online. Photos of David and Celeste together. Screenshots from Discord where people claim David was paying to keep her age hidden. Old tracks with lyrics that, in hindsight, hit different. Songs about a girl named Celeste. Lyrics about love, tattoos, intimacy. And people started connecting dots they didn't want to connect.
Guys, I don't want to speculate. I'm trying not to, but I have this thing in my head though that kind of makes sense. But dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, hold on. What if
David more like guilty?
Okay. It's all good. I'm not gonna what if. I'm trying not to what if. It's all good. You see, a lot. That is weird. This guy's a weirdo. This is a comment, dude. We're talking about a minor here, but not like a like, oh dude, like it's 17. Not like, bro. They're like about some like 14 or some shit. No, like what the is wrong with these people, man? 13. What the fuck is that? This is awful, man. Like I said, I mean, it doesn't mean he's guilty, but I'll be honest with you, a lot of this stuff is pretty damning. Right? I think this is pretty out there. Thoughts of that? Dude, these people are talking to a known underage, dating a adult, brother. These people are talking to a underage person knowingly that they're underage. Like, knowing that they're dating a adult. This is weird. What is wrong with it, bro? And you're gonna say, dude, don't blame these guys, bro. I will say my business always about this. You can always blame people that don't do shit around because, bro, they're part of the problem, man. Bro, they see a crime happening for them, they don't do nothing about it. Look at that, this is awful.
Need to be gone, bro. You know what I'm talking about? In order for shit to get better. And he one of them. I ain't gonna lie to you, he one of them, man.
The last week of David paying off Celeste's friend in California to not expose him. What? Okay, is this just speculation or what? I mean, I'm confused. This could be a random guy, like... What the fuck is the source on this? Comments. Read comments from 8 days ago confirm that David did pay off children. This guy's pedophile from what I've heard. My sister's now in 9th grade told me that he was dating an 8th grader. She would go on his trips to him to LA. They're all in 9th grade, and now it turns out his friend knew he would pay them to keep them mouth shut. See, he's been missing for over a month now. No one knows or whereabouts. But I mean, this guys, I hate Reddit comments. I hate Reddit comments. First reply. This is it. I'm calling the CEOs of Discord, Steam, Twitch, Reddit, testify on oversight committee. Okay, we said that's the politically motivated assassin of a tragic claimed the life of a husband father in the wake of the tragedy and amid other acts of political motivated violence. Congress has a duty to oversee online platforms. Radicals advance political violence. Man feature radicals and violence and seals of disco. Okay, he's just saying nothing. It's the same thing we saw already. He said the titles 2 times in a row. A young girl can be seen in Twitch clips of David wearing the same Gap jacket.
Yeah, that's it water. This it water. This it water. This it water.
Why you look good?
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
W's in the chat, man.
What do you think so much about this? I mean, I find it to be interesting. How is this not fascinating to you? Not fascinating. It's somebody that was close enough in vicinity to be around a lot of creators, around a lot of people that walk among us who just does some like possibly heinous shit, possibly allegedly, according to these reports. Okay. Check in the VOD full face.
You are watching another episode of Detective
Because I was still gonna listen to his music. I was just worried that I was an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just escaping the police clutches?
No, and I'm gonna perform. We're gonna perform on the
old clip. Okay.
David,
in the ween.
Let me do it. I'll make it. So,
period.
You think David did it?
Do I think he's a murderer?
Yeah.
Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out?
Can't rule him out.
Damn. No way. No.
You know what I did think was incredibly soft? I don't know if it's
how
true.
do you steal a Tesla though?
Huh? Wait, so you think it is him?
No, I don't think it's him.
A Tesla?
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
No,
but also,
I don't think it's him either. I think it's like almost.
Yeah, but you need to also understand though. What I said last time is the same thing. Is not only was the car parked in a place where it shouldn't be at for a long enough time for people to notice, report it, and then the police pick it up, and then put it at or whatever tow, and then put it at impound, and then being transported, and then for people to start noticing the smell so badly. I don't want to be weird and crass, but body was in the trunk or like in the back or something like that, right? And it had been enough time where the smell was fucking all that, and then it was bad enough for people to notice and complain and take action about it. That's like, it opens the timeline to much wider than just a couple days of no, it's not like that. There's at least 3+ days from the beginning. So we're talking about possibly a week, possibly weeks. Like what? To say that this is not like a good argument is stupid.
About the David situation, and a lot of you guys may know that I used to be friends with David, and a lot of you guys have seen the stuff I put on Twitter and Instagram trying to expose him, because there was some stuff that I knew since 2023 that I have tried to make public, but you know, it's been shut down by legal team, you know, just people, close friends of David. It's been shut down. They tried to, you know, I tried to post it on Twitter, they removed it. So as you can see here, I've attached some photos just of some of the stuff that's happened. There's way more, and I do hope that hopefully it comes to light. You know, I'm working with some people right now to hopefully, you know, get.
What did Omi say? What did Omi say? User Omi. What about it? He says, at David's house, you want to exclude the interview? Yo, me dick. Yo, Sherlock Holmes segment that I do sometimes. We rarely get the debunker. Yo, we rarely get debunker segment, and you're gonna be a hit. That's crazy. People love the debunker. Jesus Christ, man.
Disgusting you. And I just want to say that I feel guilty for, you know, knowing this, and I swear to God on everything I try my best to get it out. I've been trying since 2023. Y'all can see the proof. I've put the proof on Twitter, Instagram, you know, y'all saw it. I tried my best. I've been trying, and you know, it just didn't work. And I'm so glad, because you know, everything happens for a reason. The truth will come to light. Everything happens for a reason.
Wait, this is just happening. What do you mean I try to put the information out there? Buddy, just put it out there. Fucking about. What law or whatever removes them from posting the information?
This dude David had, you know, ignored me multiple times. He would only get answer the messages from his underage fans. So you know, it all comes back to him. So I'm so glad that obviously this is being exposed, and
What made it worse? Celeste wasn't some stranger. She'd been missing since she was 13, and according to her mother, she was last seen with David. Now you see why the internet flipped so fast. At first, everyone defended him, innocent until proven guilty, right? But when screenshots leaked showing David himself in Discord talking about Celeste, when TikTok videos started pulling millions of views with so-called proof, when threads popped up with titles like "All the evidence David did it," suddenly the tide turned. And you know the internet, once the tide turns, there's no going back.
I'm talking about the David situation. Oh, he did that shit. Yeah, lock his up. D4vd, David. Yeah, he did that shit. I'm very big on innocent until proven guilty. Nah, it's too much evidence. Yeah, lock his ass up, man. Yeah, don't let him do no more. Yeah, he needs to go in prison for life. It's way too much shit. Nigga name, and I don't like putting shit on niggas like that. I hate shit like that when like somebody could actually be innocent. No, he 1,000% killed a girl. And you know what's crazy? Even if he didn't kill the girl, he was still talking to her and having her, and she was 13. No, lock his ass up. Even if let's say he gets away with the rest, he actually wasn't him that killed her. Let's say on some random universe where whatever, he was still having relations with a girl that's 13, 14, 15 years old.
By now, there are thousands of videos, countless threads, even live stream debates about whether David is guilty or innocent. Some people still hold out hope, pointing to his alibi on Zor. But others, they're convinced. They say even if he didn't put Celeste in that car himself, he was still with her when she was underage. And that alone, that's enough to destroy him. So let's circle back to that saying. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. David had it all. Talent, fame, fans, the whole world watching. But the higher you climb, the further you've got to fall. And right now, it looks like David isn't just falling, he's crashing.